Welcome Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. Stonehaven reports calls for more use of drones to inspect rail lines. 2. A double-edged sword caused by social media.
Stonehaven reports calls for more use of drones to inspect rail lines. 3 people died in the Stonehaven crash on August 12 last year as a train crashed into a landslide and derailed. Network Rail should make more use of drones and helicopters to inspect the railway. An investigation launched after the Stonehaven crash has been found. The report was published alongside a study into the impact of heavy rainfall on the railway. Driver Brett McCullough, 45, conductor Donald Dinney, 58, and passenger Christopher Stutchbury, 62, died when the 6:38 a.m. Aberdeen to Glasgow Queen Street train crashed into a landslide across the tracks near Stonehaven, Aberdeenshire on August 12 last year following heavy rain. 6 other people were injured. Network Rail's interim report on the crash found that the train struck a pile of washed-out rock and gravel before derailing. Lord Mayor's report stated that shortfalls in the earthwork examination and risk evaluation system need to be addressed, with significant investment required to update the government-owned company's monitoring and surveillance methods. More regular and frequent use should be made of helicopters and drones to identify problems. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps said, "We must do everything we can to keep our railways safe." A spokesman for Train Drivers Union SLEF said, "The government has to provide Network Rail with the funds so it can carry out the work that is needed to maintain our rail infrastructure so that passengers and crew can be confident of the safety of our railway."
A double-edged sword caused by social media. As social media contributes to depression among some U.S. teens and young adults amid the COVID-19 pandemic, they are ironically using the technology to tackle their mental health struggles, a new study shows. The study was done last fall. It found that while social media can affect a young person's mental health, including more exposure to hateful rhetoric such as racism, sexism, and body shaming, in the midst of a pandemic, most are using those same platforms and other digital tools to seek support. That includes asking their peers if they are experiencing similar conditions and reach out to telehealth professionals. A sample of the findings show 69% of young Black Americans encounter racist content online and on social media. They are 2 times as likely as white youth to have either had a COVID-19 infection themselves or within the family. About 74% of LGBTQ youth encounter homophobic content online and on social media. About 64% of them report moderate to severe depression, twice that of non-LGBTQ youth, and 19% are at risk of alcohol and substance abuse. About 67% of young Hispanic Americans encounter racist content online, and 19% have had COVID-19 or within the family, twice as many as their white counterparts. Additionally, 24% have taken on more family responsibilities since the start of the pandemic. The survey also found 69% of young people surveyed had used health apps related to managing depression, meditation, and stress reduction, and about 86% who connected online with a mental health provider say they found it helpful. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.